kids. Ready? I'm ready. Ready to learn with you today and have some fun along the way because you're awesome and amazing. There isn't anyone in the whole wide world who can do what you can do. So, are you ready? Ready to learn with me today and have some fun along the way? Ready, set, go! How are you today? I am so glad to be with you. You know what? I had a friend tell me named Brigham, and he wanted to learn about a little bug. And we're going to talk about this little bug. You're going to know what it is, and it's going to also start with the letter we're working on today. So we're going to do our activity first, and then you're going to be able to guess really quickly what our letter is. And we're going to do our letters at the end today instead of at the starting today, okay? Now, I'm going to give you a couple of hints. The first thing is, this thing we're talking about is just little tiny. It's not very big at all. And it has 8 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 legs. Do you know what it is? I'll bet you're getting close. But you know what? Before we do that, let's see if we know what number 8 looks like. We counted it. We know how many fingers it takes. It's all our fingers except our thumbs, so we know how many fingers. But let's see what it looks like. Let's see what number 8 looks like. Can you see that number 8 right there? You know what? I'm going to get a pencil. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to use a marker so that you can see it better. And a number 8 has a great big circle, and then another great big circle, and they're touching each other. That's kind of cool, isn't it? So you know what? We're going to look at all these numbers and see if we can find all the number 8s and circle them. So you know what? You're going to need to help me. When I touch a number 8, tell me to circle it. Are you ready? How about this one? No, that's a 6. You're right. What about this one? No, that's a 1. How about this one? 2 of them. 2 circles together. Circle that one. You're right. What? Oh, there's another one right by it. What about this one? No, that one's a 7. How about this one? Nope, that one's a 5. What about that one? No, that's a 3. Okay, let's look over here. No, 7. No, that's a 2. Oh, you're right. There's an 8. Very good. What about this one? No, that's a 4. Can you see another 8? I can tell you can find it right there. Oh, look, another one right by it. Very good job. And another 6 and a 5. So did we get all of the 8s? You're right. We're missing 1. We're missing the giant 8. So here we go. Around, 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 around. Oh, that giant 8 has a great big circle around it. We've got all the 8s circled. Good eyes. You know what we need to do? Let's see if we can practice writing an 8. Get a paper and let's write an 8. It's a circle and then another circle, and the circles are touching each other, aren't they? That's one way, is to draw a circle and then draw another circle that's touching. There's another way to do it too. You can kind of start drawing a circle and leave your pencil right on there or your marker and just come around the other way. That's kind of a cool way. Just go around and just like drawing a great big X, and then you come back around and touch it. Can you draw an 8? That's good practicing. And you know what? You can even do an 8 with your hands. You can take a circle and another circle and you put them right together and you have an 8 with your hands. Or you have an 8 with your hands like this. There's lots of ways to do 8s. And those are really cool. Did you draw an 8 on your paper? You know what? Let's draw some 8 sticks so we know how many it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 sticks, and this number tells us we have 8 sticks. Good job. All right. That is our 8. Now, our bug has 8 legs. Now, you know what? There's lots of different kinds of bugs. And some bugs are called insects, and some are just called bugs. And do you know how to tell the difference between a regular bug or an insect? I'm going to show you something kind of tricky. There is a way that you can tell if it's an insect or if it's a bug. So let's look here for just a minute. A bug or an insect has front wings. It has antennas right up here. It has an abdomen right here, and it has 6 legs. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it has back wings. That is an insect bug. Now, this right here is something else. It doesn't have any wings. It has 4 pairs of eyes. Can you see all those little tiny eyes? And let's count its legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you tell what kind of a bug that is? What kind of a little creature? I'm going to show you a giant picture of it. And I'll bet when you see this picture, if you don't already know, you're going to know exactly what it is. What is that? That is a spider. Spiders have 8 legs. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 legs. Look at that huge spider. Now let's look down here. There's some little creatures down here. Which ones are insects and which ones are spiders? Let's look carefully. You know what? The way we can tell is by counting the legs. So let's take this little green and yellow one. Let's count its legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a spider. All right, let's try this one. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's an insect. And guess what? Inside of here, it has some wings. It has like a cover on its wings. And right now the wings are inside the cover of that. That's an insect. Now let's see what this one is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another spider. And we've got another bug right here. What kind is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and it's got 2 little antennas. That is an insect. So we're going to talk about spiders because they have 8 legs. All of those legs. Now look at them. The legs are kind of furry. Ooh, spiders make me a little bit nervous when I see them. If they're in my house, I don't love it. But you know what? They're kind of cool outside because guess what they do? They catch bugs like mosquitoes. And I don't like mosquitoes to bite me. And they catch gnats. And they get rid of some of the things that I don't like outside. Mosquitoes make me get itchy. If I get a mosquito bite, I get all itchy. Do you get itchy when you get a mosquito bite? So I'm kind of glad that we have spiders to help us get rid of those kinds of bugs. Now, I have a little spider right here. That's a play spider. Can you see that little spider? Let's count his legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you believe that? There's its body, and it has some little teeny tiny antenna things right there in the top. They make me a little nervous. I'm glad this one's just plastic and not real. And you know what? I like when I see them outside as they're helping me. But when I see them in my house, I like to scoop them up and take them outside because I want them to eat the bugs. I don't want them to bite me. And I think we're big people, and big people are kind of scary for spiders, aren't they? Do you think they would make you a little nervous if you saw someone, if you were little tiny like a spider and you saw a great big person, would it make you get a little scared and maybe you'd try to bite to be safe? So we want to kind of stay away from spiders, don't we? You know what? Let's see if we can find an 8 on here. And I'm going to put them over here on my board. Let's see if we can find an 8 since it has 8 legs. Are you ready? 6. Oh, that was a fast 8 right there. I'm going to put an 8 right there. Did you see that? It's got 2 circles together. There's our 8. I'm going to put it right up there. All right, you ready? 1, 4, 9. Good job. 1. There's another 8. Okay, look at that carefully. Can you see that? Let's put another one right over here. Now we got a couple of 8s. Let's keep looking. 4, 10. Oh, there's another 8. That's awesome. Okay, oh, I didn't show it to you. You didn't look very carefully. 2 circles. Now look on this one. It's a little circle on the top and a big circle on the bottom. That's a good 8 right there. Let's put it right there. All right, here we go. 2, 9, 7. Oh, 6. Good. 7, 5, 5, 5, 2, 2, 6, 2, 5, 1, 0. Oh, you're so good at this. 10, 3, 3, 3, 4, 7, 10, 9, 4, 6, 0, 3. Oh, you're so good at these. I'm pretty sure we have one more 8. 1. There it is. There's our last 8. And then we have a 7 left. And you did all of those numbers. Great job. There is our 8. The 2 circles that go together. And that writes an 8, doesn't it? All right. We have 8 legs on a spider. And we're going to make a spider. Before we do, I want to look really carefully at a spider and just kind of see if we can make a spider puzzle. I have a spider web right here. Can you see that spider web? And I have 3 puzzle pieces. So I'm going to need you to help me see where they go. All right, because we're going to make these and we're going to see if they're going to work to make a spider or a different kind of a bug. Maybe it's an insect the spider already caught. What do you think? So we're going to look at it and we're going to see if we can make it. There's a spider web. There's some pieces and here's some pieces down here. Do you think it's going to be a spider or something else? Let's see if we can find the places where they would go. Now look, this is kind of an interesting shape, isn't it? Do one of these have lots of sides? You're right, right there. Let's take this one and see. Oh, look, there we go. We can twist it so it fits right on there. There's part of it. Now let's see, which one should we try next? Oh, look. This has a spot that goes up and down and then straight. This goes up, down, and then straight. Should we put this piece right there? Okay. Oh, what do you think it is? We have 1 piece left. Let's see. Which way do you think that goes? This is a square. All the sides are the same. Do you think it goes this way? Here, let me do it this way so you can see better. Does it go this way? Nope. What about this way? No, his legs would be weird. All right, let's see. What about this way? Oh, look at that. If we do it that way, what is that? Is that a spider? You know what? We can tell for sure if we count his legs, can't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a spider. Nice job. I think spiders, their webs are so cool. They build these nice, cool webs, and then they catch those bugs that make us get itchy and get in our eyes and drive us crazy in the summertime, huh? So we're glad we have spiders around. Now I'm going to show you something about spiders. You know what? Let's start making our spider first. And then I'm going to show you a little bit more about spiders, and we'll talk about them in just a minute. So what we're going to need today, you're going to need a plain paper, and we're going to write some numbers. So this is going to be kind of tricky. You're going to need to get a marker. I'm going to get a black marker so that you can see it really easy. And on my paper, I'm going to write 4 numbers and 4 numbers so we can get to 8. I'm going to do a 1, and then a 2, and then a 3, and then a 4. That's a lot of big numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the other side, how many legs does a spider have? 8. We did 4 of them. Over here, we're going to have 5, 6, 7, and that 8 that we've been practicing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to make a spider with 8 legs. All right? Now, we're going to put that down for a minute, and I'm going to make a purple spider. You can make your spider any color you want. Most spiders are, well, actually, I can't say that. Most spiders aren't black because we just saw spiders, remember on here? This spider was yellowish brownish, and this one was green and yellow. So you can choose any color you want to make your spider. I'm going to use purple, and I'm going to turn it this long way, and I'm going to get some scissors. And we need to cut 4 really, really long pieces of paper. They're going to be kind of skinny, and we're going to go like this, and we're going to cut and cut and cut. So you're going to need your fingers on the bottom, your thumb on the top. Hold the paper. Don't let it drop. And we're going to go open and shut. Open and shut. This is the way we cut, cut, cut. Okay, there's 1. And now we need to cut another one. Here we go. Get your fingers and your scissors ready. Hold your paper. Open and shut. Open and shut. This is the way we cut, cut, cut. Oh my goodness, look at all those cuttings. And you know what? Sometimes it's kind of tricky to cut things out, isn't it? If you need to have your mom or your grown-up help you a little bit, you can. But you need to try practicing, because I'll bet you're a good cutter if you try really hard. Let's do another one. Open and shut. Open and shut. This is the way we cut, cut, cut. Did you notice that Miss Connie's just cutting tiny pieces? If you cut big ones like this, then it's hard to keep going. But if you just do little ones and move your scissors, it's easier to cut. So we're going to cut some more. This is our last one. Keep cutting tiny cuts. We're going up, 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 all the way to the end, and it's going to fall down. Okay, let's count and see if I've got 4 strips. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got all of them. Okay, we have 4, and now we have some paper left. You know what we're going to do? We're going to cut like a little circle or an oval. So just start cutting around. And if it turns into a circle, great. If it turns into an oval, great. Just keep cutting around. And we have kind of a circle-y oval. It's kind of in between. And that's great. And then we're going to put that away. Are we going to throw the scraps in the garbage? That's a perfect job. All right. Now we're going to take our paper with the numbers, and we're going to see if we can make 8 legs. We only have 4 papers, so this is going to be kind of fun. You're going to need a glue stick, and I'm going to open up my glue stick, and get some glue on there. And we're going to put some glue right. I'm going to do the first from 1 to 6. I'm going to take one of my pieces of paper and I'm going to kind of crisscross it. It's going to kind of go over the top of my 1 and over the top of my 6, right like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of glue right in the middle of my paper, right there. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to kind of lay it across like that. Okay, now I'm going to take the next one and I'm going to like make kind of a giant X. So I'm going to put some glue right in the middle of it. And I'm going to put it right there. Now I have kind of a X right there. It's kind of a skinny X, isn't it? I'm going to do another one that goes from 7 to 4. So I need a little glue down here. And then I need one to go from 3 to 8. So I'm going to put another little blob of glue and put it this way. Now that looks kind of weird. Guess what I'm going to do next? I'm going to put a whole bunch of glue in the middle. And then on top of those, I'm going to put some glue. And now I'm going to take this paper and I'm going to put glue all around the edge of it. Okay, I'm going to put some glue all the way around the edge of that paper. Can you see all that shiny glue on the edge of the paper? And I'm going to take it, now I've got all this glue on here, and I'm going to put that right on top of that. And then we're going to see if we can match all of those numbers. I'm going to take number 1. You got it glued on there really good? We're going to fix his legs. So we're going to take this and we're going to put a little bit of glue right on the very bottom and we're going to put it right by the 1. And we're going to have to hold it really carefully so it doesn't slide. Okay, can you get that right there? Now we're going to need to do another one on the 2. So right on the back of that one, let's take some glue and put right on there. Right on the back of there. And stick it right on there, right by the number 2. Oh, can you see that? I'm going to put this back up here so you can see a little bit better. All right, now let's do number 3. We got to take this one, put some glue right on the back of that one, that leg, and stick it right on there. You got it there. Now we've got to do the same thing on the 4 one, on the back of that leg. Oh, that one just fell off. Okay, stick that on there. Stick that on there, and then hold them on there for a minute. And push them down really, really good. Oh, can you see those legs? 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 legs on this side. Now we've got to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to put, you know what, I'm going to just put the glue right by the number 5. That might be easier. And then we'll take it and we're going to stick that leg right on the number 5 and then glue it with your finger really, really good. Lift the next leg up. Put some glue right by that one. There we go. Really, really, really good. Oh, look. We've got all these legs sticking up. Let's put a little glue by number 7. Okay, hold it down really, really good because does glue take a minute sometimes to dry? Sometimes it pops back off. Do you know what's really awesome? Is you made it there the first time, so you can fix it with some glue. Now we're to the last leg. We're right here to our number 8. Put a little glue by that number 8. And we're going to take the last leg and glue it right on there. Oh, let's count how many legs we have. We got to hold that for just a minute till it dries. Push on the 7, make sure it dries. Push on the 6 and the 5. Oh, the 4 came off, so fix the 4. If it comes off, can we fix it? We're good fixers. On the 4, on the 3, on the 2, and on the 1. Let's count how many legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 legs on our spider. Now guess what? We probably ought to draw some eyes. What do you think? Should we draw some eyes on there? Look at that spider. Can you see those legs standing up? There is a spider. How does your spider look? Did you do a good job with your spider too? I'll bet your spider looks amazing. Did you do a good job with it? All right. I'm going to fix this so we can see very good. All right. That is a good looking spider. 8 legs. Now, we did our spider. If you're not quite finished, you can work on it for just a minute, and I'm going to show you some spiders. I've got a great big spider right here. Let's look at how many colors are on this spider. It's got yellow and orange and black and even a brown head. Let's go inside of this great big paper, and we're going to see some other spiders and see if we can learn a little bit about spiders, all right? This spider, let's count the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you see those fuzzy legs? They've got kind of little fur on them, don't they? That's a lot of legs. Now, let's look at this spider down underneath here. This spider caught an insect in its web. It's wrapping it up, and then it's going to eat it. That's an insect that's not going to bother us. See how it's rolling it and rolling it in its web so that it can save it, so that the spider can have some lunch. That's kind of weird, huh? Now let's look at this. This spider is hiding. It climbed inside of this flower. It's a yellow spider. Can you see it right there? It went right to the middle of that flower that's yellow. And since the spider is yellow, that's some really good camouflage, isn't it? Now, this one's kind of a tricky one. This spider is carrying babies on its back. Can you see all of those little tiny spiders? This spider is carrying all of its babies. Can you believe that? They're so tiny and they're kind of cute, aren't they? And that mom is taking really good care of her baby spiders, isn't she? That's so awesome. All right. Now we're going to see how well you know what our letter is. Let's see if you guessed. We know that it has 8 legs. We know that one of the words that starts with it is spider. Let's see what some other words are that start with this letter. We have a sun, a seal, a sink, a sock, soup, and a number 6. What letter do you think it is? Let's try singing the alphabet and see if you can figure it out while we're singing. Are you ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Let's do it backwards. Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Now I know my Z, Y, X's. It is time for your guesses. Do you know which letter this one is? It starts with a sound and spider. What is it? I think you knew. It's a letter S, isn't it? Now, capital S and lowercase s, they look the same, except for one is big and one is little. Let's see where letter S is over on our alphabet. Can you find it? It's close to the ending, isn't it? S-T-U-V-W-X-Y-Z. It's almost to the end, isn't it? There's letter S. Great job. Now, let's see if you can find a letter S on this. Can you find a capital S on there? Look very, oh, I better move my fingers out of the way. Very carefully. Can you see? What color is it? Green, that's right. And it's kind of in the middle, isn't it? Right there's a letter S. Good finding. Okay. Can you find lowercase s? What color is it? Black. Very good. And it's right on the top, huh? There it is. Good job. All right. Let's see if we can find letter S on here. You ready? C. E. Good. P. K. B. We found S very quickly. You know what it says to do? Speak like a seal. A seal kind of sounds like a dog, and it kind of claps its fins. Let's see if we can look at this seal right here. It puts his little fins right there and claps them together. You ready? Good job. You know what? That was so fun. And you know what I love? I love talking with you about spiders and all the fun things that we can do with spiders. You did a great job today. You know what? I'm going to sing one of my favorite spider songs. Let's pretend that your hand is a spider and we're going to climb up the water spout. Are you ready? The itsy weensy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Then out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy weensy spider went up the spout again. Does that feel kind of like a spider when your fingers are crawling up your arm? Ooh, it's kind of creepy. All right, one more because we're going to talk about all the different kinds of bugs with this one. I like to run outside and play and hide. I like to climb up trees and get down on my knees. I'd like to give a little hug to all the fuzzy little bugs. Oh, and when it comes to bugs, I like crawlers. I like creepers. I like flyers. I like leapers. I like walkers. I like peepers. I wonder why my mother thinks that finders can't be keepers. Does your mom like you to find bugs and bring them home? Some moms, they just say, oh, you can bring it home, but we can't keep it, because bugs are kind of hard to feed, aren't they? And hard to take care of. And are they the happiest when they're outside playing? And I think moms are the happiest when they're outside playing too, aren't they? All right, one last time. Let's do the eensy weensy spider. Pretend it's climbing up your arm. The eensy weensy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Then out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the eensy weensy spider went up the spout again. Great job. I have so much fun being with you, and I'm sorry we had a little problem with our thing falling down. You know what? We make mistakes sometimes, and that's totally okay. I love being with you, even if I'm not perfect and you're not perfect. We have fun being together, and you are amazing. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. You're awesome, possum. See you soon.